Hey guys, welcome to the basement. First time I've made a video like this in a while, so hopefully it's not too gruesome for you. Just a video kind of talking about some of my thoughts with gaming recently, so more of like a journal video, if you will, or something like that. So, if you've been around the channel for a little while, you know about a year ago I started making videos. It was kind of centered around Hearthstone for a while, but that game is just completely terrible now, so I'm not even going to show footage of that. And then I moved into general gaming. We streamed Elden Ring. That was great. Had a lot of fun with that. And then after that, we kind of moved into other games, but I couldn't really. I just didn't. It didn't feel right. Something's been changing, I feel, and I'm someone who's played video games my whole life, but I became that guy who would, get home. You're thinking about playing a game all day, and then you get home, you sit on your couch or at your computer chair, and you kind of look around, dabble through some games, can't really pick one, and then you finally do, and you're kind of just like bored after a half an hour, 45 minutes, and then you just stop playing games, and you're just like, well, I guess I'll just go to bed or read a book. And that's kind of how I felt. I didn't really even have an urge to stream, honestly. So that led to me, as there's the video for that, buying a PS2 for the first time in a long time. I lost my childhood one. I lost all my childhood gaming stuff, actually, to various occurrences over time. So we're building the collection back up. But yeah, we got the PS2. And I'm someone who, as a kid, the games I had for the PS2 were mostly sports games. And PS3 too, I guess, for the most part. And because of that, I missed a lot of what people call the classics, the all-time greats. I was into sports, played sports my whole life, so I kind of just played the Maddens, the MLB, the shows, which were great games. They were all good. Actually, the best sports games I ever played were the NBA Street and NBA or NFL Street games. Those were so much fun. I also loved the baseball slugfest game. That was a blast. But anyway, I missed a lot of games, and I was also kind of young. Like, I was probably too young to play God of War when it came out. Maybe at 10. I don't know. That game's kind of. I didn't know that game was gonna have a lot of stuff it has in it. So yeah, I got the PS2, and we've kind of been in. I was in limbo for a couple of months, but we're back. We returned to the channel about 2 months ago, and I decided that the first video I would make would be on Dark Legacy, game I purchased when I got the PS2, because that is actually a game I played back when I was a wee lad and had a lot of fun with it, so I wanted to play that again. And it was great. I wanted it to be my first video I make a kind of real review type thing on anyway, because I would figure the video would be dog. Just a lot of practice, essentially. And so we got that done. And then I started thinking, what if people are feeling more nostalgia and the games actually weren't good? Like, what if I just think Dark Legacy is a great game because I actually played it as a kid? So I decided we'll go right into games that I didn't play when I was a kid. So we did Crashed Insanity, Champions of Norath, and now off stream working on for review I'm doing Medieval. Sorry, it's hard for my old lips to say that. And God of War, the first one on the PS2. Medieval will probably be the next video out. I think I could releasing this video today. I could probably beat that game tonight, honestly. And we're streaming Resident Evil 4 with some Crash Bandicoot 100% runs in the background. I'm having it. For the first time, I've been trying to stream for like 4 years. This is the first time I'm like actually having fun, even being like a small guy. Like, everyone knows it sucks streaming to like one person or whatever. But like it's not even a factor to me. I don't care about being a small streamer right now because this stuff I'm doing is actually fun for the first time. I've been trying to stream for like 5 years now, probably 4 years, something like that. Well, when COVID started, about 5 years. So yeah, playing those games reassures to me that it's not just nostalgia. The games back then were made just man, you could just feel everything that was they had was poured into the games, even if it wasn't as much as today because the money behind it wasn't the same. You could just feel that soul that these games have. In my opinion, it's there, and every game feels completely different. Like Crash to Insanity has this dark humor, goofiness. It's completely unpolished and unfinished because it was rushed. And I'm not actually. You can. I have a video for that if you want to know more about it, but it wasn't. It didn't get the time it needed, basically. But it's still fun, and you can feel that the people making it cared, and it just translates. It's hard to put into words. I'm also like not good at this type of video yet, so bear with me. And then Champions of Norath is an ARPG that at face value, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the gameplay, the mechanics, it's nothing crazy. The combat isn't gonna blow you away, but the world building, the characters, the storytelling, the feel of the game makes you have fun, and it's a better ARPG in my opinion than Diablo 4 that has all that polished combat and the money behind it and the graphics and all that stuff, but they still can't get a server to give you smooth gameplay and make anyway. Champions is better than Diablo 4, come at me. And God of War, that game's been like a work of art so far. I mean, I don't... Resident Evil 4 is my first Resident Evil game of all time. That's what I was told to start with, and I have no complaints so far. All these games are amazing. None of them feel like modern day gaming where there's like a weird political or real world story, viewpoint, agenda that the creators are trying to get in there. None of it, which I'm not hating on people who even don't mind that stuff. Like, you can enjoy those games. It's just not something I had. This is just me saying, I don't really enjoy it. And I don't think a lot of people do. I think people like the game to be a game for fun and escapism. I don't think that's the kind of stuff is for everyone. And, there's no battle passes. There's no timed events. You don't start playing a game and it becomes a lifestyle choice where it's what you have to do every night for at least 2 hours to do your dailies. And you're just locked in for 3 months. Like, I get Crash 2 and I play it and, I put it down, I finish it, and it's like, it's a book. It's a contained experience that I now move on to a new experience. And that's really refreshing to me. And I also like the idea that, I went to a retro game store yesterday. I got the first 3 Spyro games because I never played them. So those will be coming to the channel. I got God of War 3 for PS3 and God of War 1 and 2, the collection remastered thing, because I only have God of War on the PS2, and I was like, well, if it looks better and plays better on the PS3, I'll just use that for the review. And we got Croc, because this is when I played when I was a really small kid. I remember liking this game. So, yeah. I have all of these, and they're all probably like, I don't know, I'm assuming like 10-ish hours a beat, so that just is refreshing to me. And it's also just, this is the game. There's no patches. There's no sunsetting material for new material. There's no, the developer, the publishers, they made the games and they shipped them. And if it sucked, they didn't make money. It didn't sell. There's no like early access. Everyone that buys the game is the playtester, and we'll fix it 3 months later. Give us your money now. Like, which I'm not totally talking shit. If you have no problems with that, great. But this feels more genuine to me for some reason. And that's why we're here. I also want to mention, I'm talking a lot about PlayStation. That's just where I went first. I also have a GameCube here, the Game Box. And I'm trying to get my hands on a Xbox 360. They're kind of scared. I'm afraid to buy one of them because I hear a lot of them just don't work, and I don't know. I also have the Switch, so I can get access to that classics catalog. There's no shortage of retro old games to play, so we're gonna be good for a while. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video, guys, to let you know where the channel is. You know, still under 1,000 subscribers, so we're pretty new. But some people have been following probably for a year, and they just don't know where the channel's going. Yeah, we're gonna be going retro with, there's kind of things I'm thinking about. I guess I'm just happy that my childhood wasn't filled of shit games, and they're actually really good. It's not just nostalgia now that I'm going back. So, yeah, if you guys like this type of video where I kind of just rant about random gaming things I'm thinking about, let me know. Say hi in the comments. Tell me if I'm an idiot and I'm totally wrong. Let me know if you agree with the state of gaming, and till next time, guys. Peace.